Yeah, my name is Minu Kim, which is my first name, but usually my friends just call me Kim because it's very easy to pronounce. I was born in a city called Bucheon, which is between the city, capital city Seoul and Incheon, which is very famous for international airport. And also I was born in 1993, and which will be 25 in here, but uh, surprisingly back in Korea I'll be counting as a 26 because we do have unique way to count the age. Actually, before I came to the UK, I was used to study in Singapore. At the time, I was doing advanced diploma, and I was deciding at the time on the last month of my advanced diploma, I was deciding where to study my degree. But at the time, I found myself that actually the MDI's the curriculum is from University of Sunderland, so I decided myself to study in UK basically. But Singapore is also a good place for study and it's a perfect city for it. But I just want to experience like broad experience, and kind of I get a chance to come over to Europe because it's my first time to Europe. Basically, I start my semester. This is my second semester, so I have been here for like 6 months. When I stay here, I don't have really feeling about I'm missing my family. It sounds not good, but yeah, because when I was in the primary school, I just went to Singapore by myself and I was just studying there. I think by at the time I grew myself with like kind of feeling with independent kind of, and I can stay alone with like away from the family. It doesn't mean I don't really want to see them, but I just don't have feeling for like miss them. Yeah, I don't see any friends they can maintain a 9 month of long distance because it's quite hard actually when you get away from your girlfriend or boyfriend. Basically you can't see her. For me, you can't, you can't touch her. Even if you want to kiss her, you can't kiss. Basically, if there's a physical the apartment, it will get you a problem. And I manage it based on truth, I think, because the factor is actually very important because you are away from her or him. So the only way to get to know her is like based on her texting or calling. So the truth is the most important factor that actually I can handle the long distance relationship. There's like tons of my favorite food back in Korea, but if I want to pick one, I can say it's called 부대찌개 in Korean, which explained as army stew. Army stew, yeah. It started from back in during the Korean War. I think that's what they said about the history of this dish. It's about mixing some sausage, ham and cheese, baked bean and noodles, whatever they can actually put it into the stew. So basically just boil it with all the ingredients together. It's really nice. There's some kind of history about it, but I can't remember what it is. Yeah, that's kind of my favorite dish. I mostly wanted to cook by myself actually. When you go out for like every time you want to go out and eat something else, it'll become more expensive, right? Cost of living, I mean. So I usually cook by myself in my house. Yeah, I think I basically I'm trying to get like more like kind of British food, because when you get some kind of Korean traditional ingredients, some sort of that, it'll become very expensive in here. In Korea we call it kimchi jjigae. Kimchi means, yeah, it's kimchi and jjigae means sometimes they call it stew or soup. Yeah, but it both got the same meaning. So yeah, kimchi soup or stew. That's going to make today. I do cook kimchi jjigae very few because, as you know, kimchi is back in Korea it's really common food, but in here it's not really. So it's very expensive in here. That's the main reason I don't cook a lot. Basically we need some ingredients. Yeah, very of course with the kimchi, and sometimes it depends on the who's cooking it. Sometimes we use tuna, or sometimes we use pork, or even sometimes we use beef as well. And it's like basically we can put any meat as you want. So for me, I prefer pork belly kimchi stew. So for that recipe, we'll be starting from, you stir fry the pork belly first, and then you put some hot water to boil it for a minute, and you start to put kimchi, onion, garlic, and if you like it spicy, you can put chili powder as well. For me, I prefer to put chili powder because it makes the stew looks like more colorful, and it gives the spicy taste as well.